Hey everyone, this video is going to walk you through the initial setup of the new Google Pixel 4a 5G. Alright, so I'm going to start this up. Text is the font initially is pretty small, but you can definitely change that. I'm going to insert my SIM card later, so I'm going to skip that for now. Connect to Wi-Fi, I'll do that really quick off the screen. Alright, signed into my Wi-Fi. Let's get the phone ready. Already comes with approximately 4/5, 80% maybe, of the battery charged. So it doesn't exclusively say on Google's website, but I did chat with one of their representative, and apparently this phone does include unlimited high quality photo and video storage onto the Google Photos. So Google recently made an announcement how they're going to get rid of the free uploads for after I think June or July 1st of 2021. So the fact that this is the last generation of phone, this and the Google Pixel 5, definitely means something. So it's going to ask if you want to copy apps and data and more. I will do that. So let's see. So it's going to say you need to use your old phone, and I think that's why you get that little adapter from the beginning. Alright, and I'm back. Grabbed my phone. I was actually recording with this phone before, so sorry for the cut. This is a OnePlus 6T. I'm going to transfer all my apps and data to this Google Pixel 4a 5G by following the instructions. Just using the USB-C cable that came with it. Fortunately, my phone is a C cable, but if not, they do include the adapter to make this quick and easy for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and plug this in. Alright, it's plugged in. So let's check my other phone. My other phone asks, it's an Android. Your Google accounts, other accounts, apps, and data will be transferred to your new phone. So, copy. Select up my password, and now it's copying the accounts. So, it's going to ask me to log in to my Gmail. Again, I'll do off screen. Okay. It's working on it. And you can select your apps. So I'm going to do that really quick, and we'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. Just a quick thing to note, you can always open this app and see what they're selected if you don't want all your apps to be transferred. And this is the 128 gigabyte model. But you only have 80, I don't know if you can see that, you only have 87 gigabytes of available storage. So again, this is the last generation that includes unlimited high uploads to Google Photos, and that's the bulk of it, right? Uncheck that. I only have 4 gigabytes of apps, and this includes my text messages, call history, all that stuff. So, you know what? I'll check it just in case. I can always delete it later. I'll copy. Hopefully this will let us continue on while it does that in the background. So now it's going to ask for Google services, backup to Google Drive, use location, allow scanning, send usage and diagnostic data, and installing updates. Additional legal terms, accept. And then it's going to ask for a screen lock. So if you click on screen lock options, you can do pattern, pin, or password. I personally like pattern, so I will do pattern. Alright, next step up, unlock with Pixel Imprint. Use your fingerprint to unlock your phone to approve purchases. Okay. And again, the fingerprint sensor is in the back. I'm not sure you can see it, but there's a little circle imprint there. So I'm going to use my, I don't know if I did it before. I'm just going to tap, just basically tap multiple times. Okay. Continue setup. You do all that stuff. If I'll do bookmarks in the description, so you guys can skip this if you don't want to watch it, but I will do it just in case you guys are interested as well. I have a whole slew of Google products and software and hardware throughout the house, so it's gonna access to do match search, and I actually did this. I wonder if I can get that, and it already recognizes my voice. But in case you guys didn't do it, you just have to read some prompts like what's up Google and stuff like that. And it's really easy. It takes like 1 minute to do it if you have to do it. So I'm just gonna hit next. Pay faster with your phone. I'm actually gonna skip this because but in case you're wondering, if I hit next, I'll ask you for to see what's in your wallet and include it. Then you can do all this other stuff. I mentioned the font size was small. I'm gonna increase the font size. Yeah, not that I'm old, I'm 30, but I think I need the largest font size, and I apologize for anyone who's older, but the largest font size, it's kind of tiny. This is like a regular, I would say this is still a small font. If you're into books, this looks like a small font for books, and that's the largest. The default was really tiny. I don't know if you can see the difference. And if you want smaller, that's yeah, they really have really good vision. But I want to use the largest. Again, I feel like the largest font is actually a little too small. That should be normal, but that's just me. Keep display always on. That way your time notification icons, other info will appear on your lock screen. I will turn that on. Control info on lock screen, show all notification content, show sensitive content only when unlocked, don't show notifications at all. I'll keep it on, show all notifications for now, see how that is. Identify music around you. So identify music with now playing. When music is playing nearby, the name and artist appear on your lock screen. Find previous songs in now playing history. Sure. Sounds like a cool feature. I will not add another email account. If I do that, this will review additional apps. I'm going to back that out. And I'm going to say done for now. It's going to say get more tricks, stay up to date. It's asking, so stay up to date on Google's hardware products and related features, services, and offers, plus receive invitations to help improve Google hardware and products and related services. For support, updates, and more, go to Settings Support. I will not. I'm going to opt out of that. And it's still copying my data. So I was able to copy probably at least half of my data and applications and whatnot from my previous phone to here. So I'm just going to let this run, and we'll play some movie magic and skip ahead. One thing I want to note while this is copying, in the very top, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the battery icon has a little lightning on it, which means it's charging, and it's only connected to my other phone. So I guess that means it can charge through another phone through this USB-C as well, which if you're a person with two two phones, one for work, one for personal, and this is your personal, and your personal's getting a little light on juice, but your work phone has high on battery, if you have a cable, you can just kind of use that as a extra external battery pack. So again, we'll let this run until this is done, and then come back. So we're getting pretty close. There's only 1 minute left. Just talking about the phone really quick. So I chose this over the Pixel 5 just mainly because, number one, it's a bigger screen and it is cheaper. It's $500 versus $700. And for me, the differences between the two models just didn't really justify the price. Plus, I hopped on board on T-Mobile's deal. And T-Mobile unfortunately doesn't carry the Pixel 5. I would have to have gotten that through the Google Store if I wanted the Pixel 5. But the main thing I really liked about this phone that the Pixel 5 didn't include is a fingerprint reader. Has the same cameras, but it also has the headphone jack, which to me, there are a few times that I wanted to use it, and the fact that my current phone doesn't, it was kind of a bummer. So I kind of wanted that. And that's it. So right now it says my phone's almost ready. I can disconnect the cable. Okay. Let's take this aside. Alright, so I said to copy all that stuff. Hit the done button. So it's getting your phone ready. It's take a few minutes. Alright, and now it's done. So it says go home, swipe up from the bottom of the screen. This gesture always takes you to the home screen. So you just swipe up. Switch apps, swipe up from the bottom of the screen, hold then release. So very similar to the iPhone lineup. So if you're coming from the iPhone, one of the newer ones without the button, it's very similar. Go back to the last screen, swipe towards the middle from the left or right edge. So swipe towards the middle from the left or right edge. So ask your Google Assistant, swipe up from either the bottom corner of your screen. You can start talking when the assistant glows. Like that. Okay. So unfortunately, it does not have the squeeze to assistant, but that's alright. And it's all set. So now I'm ready to use my phone. I can turn off gesture navigation, use buttons to go back and home in the settings. Swipe up to get started. And that's it. The Google Pixel 4a 5G is now set up. If you're interested in seeing me run through the phone and my initial impressions, check out the description. I do an unboxing as well as the initial impressions by me just playing around with the phone. So I hope this video was helpful, and thank you for watching.